What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Yeah, we back just like that. Fuck it. Make sure you guys smash the like button. We working. Hold on, let me clean some stuff up. Okay. Come on, Dazn. Bow. Okay. Make sure y'all smash the like button. I'm just cleaning some stuff up. Salute. Yeah, we back. Give me a sec. Michael James, what's up? So at first, I just did a live stream and I was like, let me just chill. But it's fight week, and I'm a machine, so I'm gonna keep coming with more heat and more heat. I knew this was gonna be a busy week, so I said, okay, let's get it. I'm ready for that. So yeah, I'm back with some more boxing. Yeah. We don't rest. All I see is finish lines. Yeah, we back. L Flowers, what's up, though? Everybody grab a seat. We're going to talk about it. The work don't stop. On and 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 we don't stop. We non-stop with this rock. Heat rock. They got me feeling like Pac. Get around and me against the world. I get down to... Let's get it. I'm feeling good, man. Smash the like button. We're gonna do something real smooth like. I got a couple snacks. I ain't been feeling like cooking the last couple of days. I gotta get back on that. What y'all eat for dinner? I need some ideas. YouTube still playing with the notifications. It's crazy. But, bro, YouTube, they be low-key hating with that shit. Always changing the algorithm and shit. Trying to control the narrative. But we control the narrative. Imagine if they sent notifications to all my subscribers, bro. He go back like he left something. You ain't lying. Yo. Man, shout out to these. I told you got to get them streaming snacks. Shout out to these chumps, bro. I need to start getting some sponsors for some streaming snacks. Yes, they are. I was on YouTube and just seen you was live. That's what I'm saying. People just gotta discover it. It's so random, bro. Oh my gosh, we gotta talk about it. Man, boxing is just such a unique sport. It's too much emotion in this sport. Not in a good way. Like, I'm talking about, like, this is why I can't talk boxing with a lot of people. They just say whatever, bro. Like, y'all keep leaving me these messages and look at this. This is what I gotta deal with. It says, Ego, I believe Bronze Bomber is underestimating Tyson Fury's punching power. Deontay did look a little swole around the left eye. Bro, did anyone see that? What y'all be making up your own logic and shit. Did anyone see swelling around Wilder's left eye? Like TLC. I didn't see no left eye. What are you talking about? Did anyone notice Wilder's face was... Bro, I can't stand... I can't wait till Saturday, bro. Man, see, it's every big fight. Every big fight that old media is, you know, feel threatened to losing. They always come up with this weird shit. Like, it's like they trying to build themselves up. What swelling was on Wilder's face? Listen, if you talking some sense, I'll look into it. I ain't heard one person except for this person say Wilder's face was swollen. I watched the press conference and I'm super observant. He said they got the Mikey Garcia mentality. I see something. Bro. Any of y'all seen the book or read the book or seen the movie The Secret? Anybody read the book The Secret or watched the movie? Anybody? Anybody know ever heard of this piece of literature? The Secret. Anybody? I don't know how much of a lag there is, but anybody with The Secret? Fury talk a lot of BS. Denzel said the loudest one in the room is the weakest. What I'm saying, bro. All right. I got to keep running. Anyway, The Secret is basically dealing with the laws of attraction. Anyone heard of the laws of attraction? Where if you put your thoughts into the universe and you believe in it, it comes back to you. Like if you believe I'm a superstar, this is my life, I'm supposed to be a celebrity. You know, you put those positive thoughts and you have these positive affirmations that you deal with, and you put that in the universe will give you that back. But the down, or not the downside, but the only caveat is this: you have to believe what you're saying. You know, with the laws of attraction, it's not like, oh, I want to be a billionaire, and just because you said it, it's gonna happen. That's not how the laws of attraction works. A lot of what I'm hearing from Tyson Fury fans is like some bunk ass bogus laws of attraction type stuff, where it's like, let's just say this stuff and hope it comes true. But that's it. It don't. That's not exactly how, again, the laws of attraction works. It really isn't. You can't just say, oh, I think I'm worth $1 billion, and then put no work in, and you got $1 billion in the bank. That's not how that works, bro. And that's what the old media keeps doing. They keep saying a bunch of stuff. Like, do they really? Like, okay. You had $20,000 in your bank. You will be rendered penniless if Tyson Fury don't knock out Wilder in the second round. Would you bet money on Tyson Fury getting a second round knockout? Like, just be serious with yourself. I'm not here for no games. Would you bet if you were wrong, you would be penniless? Shout out to my man Jamal, Lord Jamal. Keep grinding, ego. Your work ethic is inspiring. Bam Bam said, hell nah. That's what I'm saying. Kenny Linder said it best. They're Wilder haters, not Fury fans. And a lot of these motherfuckers is racist, bro. But I'm like, really, like the shit I'm saying, I really believe. I truly believe what I'm saying. I think Wilder has fought the better competition since the Fury fight. I think he's in a good mental space. I know he has power. I'm saying what I really believe. That's why I'm picking Wilder. I'm not picking him because he has braids or this and that. I'm picking it. I really think he's going to beat Tyson Fury. But I have no choice but to believe that old media is fear. Fear makes people do crazy shit, you know? It makes people do crazy shit. And I really feel like it's fear. A lot of people, they fear the worst coming true is like, okay, and rightfully so. Kenny Linder can attest to this. Damn, I just saw it. That was brutally honest and beautiful. I don't know what you're talking about, but shout out to Nelson. Listen, the money keep coming in. I told y'all. We just gonna keep working around the clock getting this paycheck. Spo, keep up the work, Ego. Best boxing stream out. I got the best fans out. Don't ever get that confused. Shout out to that. Shout out to the fans, man. Without y'all, there would be no me. We working. Oh, the press conference. Shout out to that. Yeah, bro. I've been killing my water. Look, icy. I drank the whole shit. Let's get. How much is this? Yeah, full gallon. Let's get it. I'm on my water. So anyway, I just don't believe what people are saying. Me and Icy talked about this yesterday. People keep saying won't, but they're not making it sound believable. Again, it's wishful thinking. Like, there's a difference between you wanting to approach a crush, a girl you have a crush on. This is more than a crush. Hey love, hey lover. Ooh. Bro, there's a difference between some hey lover, you want to get the girl to like you, and you want to make her like you back, and you have a crush on her, and faking confidence. Like I try to give you guys analogies you're gonna understand. And not everyone fights, but everybody experiences these life things. That's why I'm the king of analogies. You like a girl, you want things to work with her, but there's a difference between exuding confidence, right, and believing in yourself that you could pull that girl and that you're worthy of that woman, versus you telling your friends, oh yeah, I'm gonna go talk to her, blah, blah, blah. But in your heart, you don't feel what you're saying. Bro, I'm telling you, as I have gotten older, I have discovered, because before I don't care. I don't date men. I don't give a fuck what dudes is doing like that, except for my inner circle, my friends, family, stuff like that. But as I've gotten older, I have realized through talking to countless bitches and shit like that and just experiencing life, there are more beta males than alpha males, absolutely. More men who are insecure and aren't confident than there are go get 'em tiger type men. And you see it in boxing all the time. The stream did end, but we back. I'm putting in overtime for the fans. It's a fight week. Let's get it. There are more beta males than alpha males. And that's great. You know why? Because it makes the real alpha males stand out. The alpha males are the ones that take risks. The alpha males are the ones that say something 10 toes down. They stand by their convictions. They stand by their passions. The alpha males are the ones that get further in life, have this resilient attitude. Alpha male don't just keep winning every single time. They take losses, but the loss doesn't keep them down. The loss is just a loss. It's a lesson. That's the difference between a true alpha and a beta male. And insecurity. We all have insecurity. I have insecurities. You have insecurities. Bro, you're delusional if you don't have no type of insecurities. If I know enough about each and every one of your life, I guarantee you I'll find an insecurity that you have. You might not even know you have that insecurity. So it's all about internalization, knowing who you are as a person. You know what I mean? You got to know, I know my strengths and I know my weaknesses. I know the things I need to work on, what I'm insecure about versus, and you want to show the world more of what you're good at whilst working on the things you're not as good at, right? That's my point. So there's a lot, it just, you need good, but you wouldn't recognize good with no evil. You wouldn't recognize a sunny day if there was no cloudy, rainy days. You see what I'm saying? So for every alpha male, you're going to need a ton more beta males to show you what a true alpha is. You know what I'm saying? Wilder exudes an alpha type of persona. The things he has said from day one to now has been what he's maintained. A true alpha can admit when he's wrong, or she, because there's alpha females too. Some of y'all don't know. Y'all never had no pussy, so y'all don't know about this. But anyway, there's females that are dominant. Like some of these bitches more masculine than some of these dudes. Like, for example, look at the dudes that we block. ego block me, and coming up with my government name as that bro, that's beta male shit. Females that like you could dog female, you could diss them, and some of them don't know how to handle it. But females, by and large, unless you just get a crazy chick, they don't do all the shit that some of the men are doing. Like, men are getting blocked from another man's channel because they're saying ludicrous shit because they said some stuff because they didn't agree with me, and then they keep coming back stalking me. Bro, I've broken up with girls that didn't even do that. They just went their own way. But you got grown ass men, and that's what I hate about this new hip hop. I swear to you, I really hate it, bro, because they want to emasculate men. Like, men aren't even men anymore. You see what I'm saying? Like, people aren't creative, people aren't original as much. But I don't want to get too far off subject. But anyway, Wilder, what he said, he sounds like he's being realistic. That's all it is. That's an alpha trait. That's an alpha trait because you're being truthful to yourself. The people, when I knew this dude, I almost said his name, but that's not necessary. But I went to school with this dude, and he used to just lie, bro. He just lied. Everything he was saying was a lie. I think I told on a stream. Anyway, he'd have all these out. He was in karate or taekwondo or something, and he did compete. But what he was saying was over the top. Like, he made it like he's some Steven Seagal, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Like, we were kids. We were in like middle school, and he was talking about fighting grown men and getting jumped and beat 4 people's ass. And I told you, one of his most extreme lies was he got kidnapped in San Francisco and was on like the bridge and escaped some kind of way, and he had to fight someone on a moving car. So I'm like, come on, bro, that doesn't even sound like we're in middle school. Who is just really going through that? You ain't Tony Jaa out this bitch. You see what I'm saying? Just lies, bro. If you an alpha male, you don't have to lie about stupid shit. Like, lie on your dick and shit. Say, oh, I slept with this girl to sound cool at school, and you didn't really sleep with that girl. Who does that? Insecure people. You gonna put a body count that you didn't even like, that's not an actual body count. It's just weird behavior. Wilder has been consistent and congruent from day one. He is, in my opinion, Wilder has given himself what he does well, but he's also taken into consideration factors that, made the fight that he could have sharpened up on. You see what I'm saying? Smash the like button. I'm not playing, bro. We got to get these likes up. I'm dropping gems. I'm working overtime. Y'all could do me that solid. The money keep coming in. You see how much money we made in the last stream. We got to get these likes up. Wilder doesn't sound unrealistic in what he's saying. He has baptism power. He says, I'm going to baptize him. That sounds like something he's capable of doing. Wilder says, I'm going to knock Fury out. I don't know when, but don't blink. That sounds like something he's capable of doing because we keep seeing him hurt people. He's hurt everyone he's fought. Right? Wilder is assessing the good parts of his performance, but also the bad. Wilder has said, hey, in the first fight, I seen some of the shots coming and I was rushing my work. It was a pay-per-view and I just wanted to destroy him and knock him out so bad. So I was rushing my shot. He was saying that. So he didn't just make it look like he did everything perfect. Tyson Fury, he's not sounding realistic at all. He's saying I whooped him 10 rounds to 2, but I had to duck the immediate rematch, move to ESPN, start fighting tune-ups with guys on paper who couldn't beat him and didn't beat him, right? He's saying I wasn't in good shape. Now he's saying, oh, I was in spectacular shape. Bro, he's just all over the place. I'll be so happy after this fight is over. He changed his team, his trainer, his buddy and trainer, who's from the UK, to get an American team. He's changing his gameplay. You won 10 rounds to 2. Why you have to change anything? If you won 10 rounds of 2 and you've had activity, then you don't really have to change much. Why are you going for a knockout then? Why would the game plan change? Floyd Mayweather beat Maidana. Right? He beat him by boxing, switching it up, giving different looks, and going to the body. So in the rematch, that's what he did. He did just more of the same, and he just made sure it was even more convincing. Tyson Fury talking about, I'm going to knock him out in 2 rounds. Shit that we haven't been accustomed to seeing him do. So to me, it's cap. Until you show this, this new knack for power. And see, you guys, some of y'all really don't respect boxing. I really respect this sport. This sport has saved my life in multiple ways. You have to understand your chin power. That's not just something you can change in a camp. If that was Amir Khan would be one of the hardest people to beat if he had a fucking Evander Holyfield chin, David Tua chin. He doesn't. That's the package deal you get with Amir Khan. That's just what it is. Tyson Fury, good fighter, great movement and mobility for a big guy. He can box. That's his bag. That's his MO. Now, if he leans on you, wears you down, maybe he could stop you. Maybe he could stop you. But his God-gifted MO, from what he showed, hasn't been to just one-punch guys and get them out of here. He hasn't really showed that. You see what I'm saying? So why would that now be the game plan? That's cap. This is some Sergey Kovalev war stuff. And when people cap like this, I don't care what happens. It's your fault I don't believe you. I don't believe you one bit because it don't sound realistic what you're saying. What if you ain't known me for sleeping with no famous big A-list celebrities and I said next week I'm fucking Kim Kardashian, J-Lo, and Halle Berry, and I might get Meg Thee Stallion. But you don't know me for fucking Cruella de Vil, let alone any of these A-list badass females. You wouldn't believe me. I ain't even fucked like a washed up celebrity, and then I'm claiming I'm gonna fuck all these, A-list females out there in a week. That don't sound believable, bro. Everything's a contradiction. So, again, as a true alpha male, I can't respect it and I can't believe in it. You don't just go for like, yeah, man, I'm about to fuck Halle Berry, Meg Thee Stallion, all these bitches on something. You ain't even never been linked to nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't, imagine if somebody said that. You haven't been linked to no celebrity female and you just out the woodwork, you just gonna have this bucket list of bitches, bucket list of bitches you supposed to be fuck. It just don't sound believable. I told you, all this UK shit, that don't work. I used to live in the UK. Great place. They have great people. The fish and chips was on point. I remember that as a kid. But their way of life, their culture, their method of talking, their method of selling the fight, it doesn't absolutely translate to America. America, we don't believe. Do you know how many people in America try to hustle you on a routine basis? Go to New York. Everybody got something to sell. Hey, mira, papi, please. Hey, come to the bodega. Oh, no. Bro, there's always people trying to hustle you and, sell you something. We're used to this type of stuff. Come to Cali. We got hustlers, bro. Bay Area, LA. We all Bay to LA, bro. We got hustlers nonstop. Whatever you need, you can come to the Bay and get it. Put it that way. Anything you need, you can get in the Bay. We got hustlers galore. Anything you need, like I said, anything you need, there's people out here. If you have the right connects, you can get it. So, like, we're not moved by this fast talking Eddie Hearn stuff. Tyson Fury saying this and the double talk. It only makes it makes your argument look weaker because you're not even consistent. You're not being consistent and congruent with what you say. You say you were in bad shape. Your dad said you were in bad shape. and then you did an interview with Sky Sports, said, oh, you were in terrific shape. That's not what happened. You say you whooped Wilder 10 rounds to 2, but now you're saying you got to switch the game plan because you couldn't win that way. And a lot of these foreign fighters, I know when they come to America, they really don't have an understanding of America when it comes to judging. They think that, oh, I fought him in his backyard. Wilder, his backyard ain't L.A. You could be the man in Alabama, you ain't the man in L.A. Vice versa. You can be the man in L.A., that don't mean shit in Alabama. Like, America, this is not the UK. It's not like, oh, I'm from Sheffield, but, you know, everybody knows me in Liverpool. This ain't Bolton to Liverpool or some shit. It's a big place. You could be the biggest dealer in Alabama. That don't mean shit in L.A. Because L.A., you got to do it with a whole different culture. Gang culture, you know, different folks, different people, we move different climate, you know, everything's different. The way of life is different. The weather, the climate is different. And I feel like a lot of these foreign fighters keep coming and acting like there's these massive inherent advantages for American fighters. Black American fighters at that. Black American fighters don't even get oftentimes properly promoted or respected from American media. You see what I'm saying? There's like Wilders and they acting like, oh, like Kovalev, like, oh, Ward beat me because the American judges were biased. Bro, there's a lot of people that wanted to see, that are American, that live in America, born in America, American judges, American media, that wanted Ward to get knocked out. They want Wilder to lose. So I don't understand this foreign fighters coming over here acting like, you know, black Americans in general and American fighters just getting all these perks and advantages. Like, oh, yeah, they're so biased. Bro, you know how many people in old media want to see Wilder lose on Saturday? And they from America. I ain't just talking some UK shit. So it's like, what are people talking about? That's what goes to show me that Tyson Fury, he don't understand where he's at. America ain't even set up like that. We have 400 years of history of, you know, injustice and inequalities and double standards. You know? People, bro, there's oftentimes, like someone said, Gary Russell fight. Yeah, bro, they don't even know, some people don't even know who the fuck he was fighting. King Tug. But they want to see him win. You know, just because they don't like Gary Russell. Because he pulled up on Leo Santa Cruz or whatever. So, someone says ego's gay from a fake 78 profile. That's cool. Block them. When they hate, donate. Somebody, y'all gonna cash me out. Yeah. When they hate, donate. See, like, where did that come from? All I'm doing is talking boxing, just random. You impersonating someone else, saying some weird stuff. Block them. Icy, I told you, this how you know we got the game under lock and key. They don't have nothing better to do but to worry about us and impersonate people later for that. Smash the like button. So that's just what it is. Tyson Fury, he just, to me, what he's saying is not believable. And it's funny when you have the complexion for the protection, people go along with it. Tyson Fury says, oh, after me fight, I want cocaine and hookers. People are encouraging that. They saying that's cool. Ha ha ha, Tyson Fury's so funny. Jose de Jesus. But then, like, they'll try to snitch on Tank Davis. Bro, I seen people, they were tagging Steven Espinoza of Showtime in that Tank video. They're like, bro, just outright snitching. Like, yeah, Steven Espinoza going to see, like Chauncey and Menace. Yeah, man, fuck Kane. Let's see what Kane got to say when 5-0 get a hold of this tape. Like, damn, bro. That's why if you are a black athlete, bro, just watch what you're doing, because they plotting. They can't wait to snitch. You know, bro, they was tagging Showtime in like Steven Espinoza don't know what's going on or can't see for himself. Bro, they was tagging him like, yeah, we gonna make for sure Showtime see this. Bro, what they gonna do? He got to go to court for whatever happened in that video. You know what I'm saying? He got to settle that. What's Showtime going to do? You think they're going to drop him from the lineup? Snitching. Hey, these motherfuckers be snitching for no reason. But the money keep coming in. Shout out to Kevin Slims. He said they try to create friction. Of course. They try to create friction instead of have a new media ad, they want to create division. Ugh. Instead of seeing us ad, they want to create division. They can't stop, bro. They hate seeing us ad, doing more. Doing more and more. So, anyway, I just feel like, per usual, when there's a fighter that old media is like really pushing, saying number one, as the fight draws closer, you start to see the real fear in people. You start to see the real people. You know, the fear in people. People could say stuff all day, but why would you have to make all these excuses? Why do you have to make these excuses? In my opinion, Tyson Fury got bodied at that press conference today. That's my opinion. Ego said this. I thought Wilder had the quicker quips and the more direct, punchlines and stuff like that. Who is this junkie with glasses and 191 subs? Block him. See, when they hate, donate, bro. Icy, tell him. Yeah. It's looking ugly for old media. They can keep coming back. The money gonna keep growing. They lost AJ, now Fury is their last hope. Mm-hmm. Bro, Fury was acting shook. To me. Wilder was in his face. Wilder was in his face, and man, whatever. I can't wait till Saturday. Block Junior crossover. Rock him. Bro, I don't care about you or what you talking about. Off with his head. Bro, don't listen to me. That's all you have to do. You don't like it, don't. He's like, yeah, you said this and bro, I didn't condone what Tank did or Tevin or whatever his name is, Tyson Fury. When they hate, donate. That's all we care about. Bro, listen, this is called YouTube. You do what I do. You, on your channel, you talk about all that weirdo stuff you guys want to talk about. Bro, Tyson Fury failed a drug test, and he said he wanted to go get some coke, and he wanted to get some strip hookers or whatever. That's his words, not mine. I didn't tell him to say that. He said that. If you got a problem, take that up with him and his people. That, to me, that's weird. And like, bro, you see, when you have the complexion for the protection, they want someone like that's saying this weird stuff to represent the heavyweight division of boxing. But let Wilder say he want to catch a body. Oh, he should be stripped. This is appalling. This is sickening. How does he want to kill someone? You've seen what happened to Maxim Dadashev, and everyone get all political and serious and stuff when Wilder said he want to catch a body. But we supposed to take Tyson Fury what he says as a joke. But Wilder said he want to catch a body. How come he can't be joking? Or even if he's serious. Man, it's looking bad for old media. Jay Souza, winner this weekend is the clear best heavyweight. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't care what Eddie Hearn's saying. Absolutely the best. Bro, Eddie Hearn trying to interject Joshua back in the conversation. Nobody's even tripping off Joshua. Wilder Fury, they're about to be on The Masked Singer tonight. Probably on right now. Nobody even worried about Triple G either, but Joshua. I don't even, put it this way. Everything I'm saying is true. You know it. I'm just real enough to say it. Listen. Name a viral video, or not even a video. Name a viral headline that's going around right now where Joshua is not talking about Wilder or Fury. Name like a topic floating around where Anthony Joshua is a relevant argument and you see multiple people making videos about it and talking about it, where Anthony Joshua is not saying anything about Wilder and not saying anything about Fury or being undisputed. Name one topic that's currently going on. Joshua got his belts back. And that's what they keep throwing up. Oh, he's a unified champion. Name one major topic in boxing that is circulating and people are like tapping in. I told you, new media, we control the narrative. You do not hear one thing about Joshua, and when you do, it's been about him talking about Wilder, talking about Fury, talking about Wilder versus Fury, talking about Fury in Saudi Arabia, talking about, oh, the fans want the Wilder, so it's me with me, Wilder. That's what you're hearing. You have not heard one thing about Joshua. There's like, name a viral, like I said, point me to the link of a viral link that's being highly read and shared on Facebook and, going viral about Joshua and Pulev. I'll wait. So it got like 150 shares on Facebook. Joshua versus Q-Brat. Motherfucker sound like a bratwurst. Like you go to Costco, get a hot dog. Nah, let me get that Q-Brat Pulev with the soda for $1.50. Bro, what the fuck? You're not hearing about none of this stuff. Everything I've said, I've delivered on. New media. I told you it was the full court press. I told you what it was going to be this year, just like I told y'all last year. And still, Ego Jones Jr. And it's going to be that way, baby. Bro, you're not hearing, and this is the ongoing case. Like even Ryan Garcia versus Fonseca, it was a beautiful knockout, but nobody's really talking about it that much anymore. It was like, oh shit, he knocked him out, but it didn't have like everlasting. It's not like evergreen content. People seen it by now. It got good views, and then people moved on. But guess what? What is DAZN now back to doing? They're not talking about Fonseca particularly. They mentioned in Garcia. They mentioned in Garcia back with who? Somebody take a wild guess. Who is DAZN putting Ryan Garcia's name with? Right after the Fonseca. Who is DAZN clout chasing right now for Ryan Garcia? Who? Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Jose. I read what you just said. Yeah, that's cool for them. Look, DAZN. Everything I said keeps coming true, bro. Because they know, bro. They know that Tank. Everything revolves around Tank right now. He's hot in these streets. That's just what it is. So imagine if all these DAZN promoters and fighters had to stand on their own too, and couldn't overly mention people on PBC. Bro, what will we really be talking about? See, bro, what new media is doing is like Black Panther, the movie. Remember on Challenge Day, they didn't want to let T'Challa get the fights on with extraordinary superhuman powers. He had to prove his worth as a man. He had to stand on his own too, have the same weapon as your opponent, and Forrest Whitaker, M'Baku, the power of the Black Panther has been removed. They will remove the powers of the Black Panther, so you didn't have no added advantage. You just had to fight Killmonger. You just had to scrap with M'Baku, right? That's what we do in the old media. It's a fair one. We making it a fair one. Promote whatever fights you can make, everybody. Promote the fights that you can actually make and focus on that. But that's not what's happening because they know nobody's talking about a lot of what promoters are actually coming up with. They know they ain't doing numbers and it's not like sizzling. So they have to keep clout chasing. And it's just like, that doesn't move the needle for boxing. Bro, and it's sad. Look at my man Jose. He said DAZN doing anything for clout. And they trying to do it to distract you. All right, when they hate, donate. Someone said I'm a liar. Block them. Block them. Bro, it's boxing. We fans, we want to see great fights. You got to stand on your own too. Now, look, this is something PBC is trying to get done. It says Andy Ruiz versus Luis Ortiz reportedly possible. I ain't mad at that. Hopefully they get it done. That's a great fight. I'm with that. But wait, there's more. The Dazn curse continues. In case you missed my last stream. Look, hold on. Murat Gassiev's heavyweight debut has been put back once again, and he's no longer fighting Jerry Forrest on the Mikey Garcia, Jesse Vargas card on Saturday. His team has confirmed. They said Gassiev was not adequately prepared. So, for the third time, Murat Gassiev has pulled out of his heavyweight debut. He is supposed to have traveled up to heavyweight 3 times now on 3 different cards. The first one, I believe, was Maurice Hooker versus Jose Ramirez. He has not, look, Dazn curse strikes again. Murat Gassiev has not fought since July 2018. That was probably in the World Boxer Super Series when he lost to Usyk. Bro, you can't make this stuff up. New media is absolutely they know Alexander, they know Conqueror. Bro, how you keep having people drop off like flies of all your cards, bro? Chavez not making weight. It's just too much. It's too much stuff going on, bro. Murat Gassiev 3 times, though. Canelo negotiations keep failing, and you have to keep coming back and paying people more money. Like, what's good? What's going on, bro? I can't be the only one with these questions now at this point. How come Canelo, he ain't never had no smooth negotiations in quite some time? Since maybe Jacobs. None of the negotiations have been smooth. Kovalev first negotiations, Derevyanchenko fell apart. Charlo, whatever fake offer that they allegedly sent. Fake ass offer to Caleb Plant and Andre. Ryota Murata fell apart. Bro, what is good? Billy Joe Saunders, Caleb Smith. Like, come on, man. Like, this is looking pretty fatal. This is looking Hussein fatal from the Outlaws, bro. Rest in peace. Oscar is lowballing everyone. You know what else I think it is? This is just my opinion now. DAZN might have it in the script that Canelo can get 36.5 million up to it or whatever. I think they might be trying to dip into Canelo's purse for his opponents because his opponents want more. That's what I think is probably stalling it out. Canelo's greed. And he's like, nah, I signed on for 36.5 million. And DAZN, because, bro, there's only so long that a company want to front the cost for an L. So that's what I really think it is. I think DAZN is trying to get Canelo to dip into how much they're supposed to pay him. Maybe contractually that's what it is. Like, I don't know. Because, yeah, I think that's what it is. I really think it is. I think the 36.5 million, maybe it's not a guarantee, which is what I said in the beginning. I said, I don't know if that's a guarantee. You know, maybe it's not a guarantee. And Canelo's trying to max out. He's like, nah, fuck that. I want the maximum amount that I'm supposed to be getting. And Billy Joe Saunders like, I ain't doing this for 3 million. Jacobs got 12. Or I ain't doing 5. Jacobs got 12. Kovalev got 12. And now DAZN don't want to, the investors probably don't want to front extra cash to pay Billy Joe Saunders for a fight. And you know Canelo ain't trying to come off no money. That's what's wrong. Bro, this whole process is broken. Ego, do you get tired of being right all the time? Not so much. I actually get mad that I'm right because when I'm right, it's always some bullshit. It's not like, okay, I'm saying Ryan Garcia is not going to fight Devin Haney this year. Or Tank. So I would like to be wrong, to be honest, because those are good fights. So, yeah, I do get tired of being right because I'm usually right calling old media out on their BS. Should Billy Joe Saunders get 7.9 million? I don't know. I don't care, really. I don't care if he get motherfucking 250 and some Skittles, to be honest. It's not that big of a fight, to be honest. So I don't really care about that stuff. You know, I think the game's getting soft where people start focusing in on more of that rather than the matchup. Like, they don't care if it's Hagler Hearns. It's like Hagler versus, you know, Zach Morris because he's popular. Hagler versus a YouTuber. Man, I don't care about that type of shit. So I think that's what it is. Canelo ain't trying to give up no money. Golden Boy ain't trying to come up off no money. And Dazn ain't trying to front and pay these fighters more at this point. I think that's what they're running into. But you are absolutely the problem if this keeps happening to you. They're trying to make a fake legacy for Canelo. We already discussed this. It really is. Oh, he's moving to 75. Nobody care about that, bro. Fight better Biev at 75, then we can talk. Fight Bivol at least at 75, then we can talk. Fight someone legit at 68, then we can talk. You fought Rocky Fielding. David Benavidez, do you know what he would do to Rocky Fielding? Do you understand what David Benavidez would do to Rocky Fielding, bro? My man A. Boogs. He said Mayweather said during a recent interview, he said Canelo has to pay fighters out of his end. Probably is true. And see, listen, Canelo, he's fair complected, he's Hispanic, right? They wanted Canelo to be the Mexican Mayweather. I've been telling you, he will never on any level be the Mexican Floyd, because he's already 30 and he already considerably has more losses than he really has. He's getting help with scorecard. Mayweather didn't need help on scorecards like that. You know what I'm saying? And Mayweather made what Canelo's getting in a few fights, and probably greater than that. Canelo got to fight 10, 11 fights to get that money. And some of them are bullshit, and his legacy is being tarnished with, you know, too many of the Rocky Fielding type looks and Murata and shit. Bro, that's what I think the problem is. And you know, this is the thing. For years, old media tried to go against me, Jose de Jesus, Icy, Cursor, the whole squad. Now they're seeing that we were right with probably all these issues. Now it's just pure pride. It's pure pride. For years, they said PBC sucks, is going down, out of business. But now these old media people ain't saying nothing about Dazn. They saying PBC spent too much money, but they ain't saying Dazn spending too much money. So giving Golovkin 15 mil for Steve Rolls, that's a good investment. That's a big fight for boxing. Triple G just got kicked out of Snack. He just got whooped by Derenchenko. And now he has a calf injury. And you still trying to force Canelo versus Triple G. That's a dub, bro. Who cares about that? And then on top of that, Triple G would likely have to go to 168. Canelo ran from 160, bro. Canelo said he wanted to unify 160. And then now he moved up to 75. Now it's too hard for him to make 160. But he was going to fight Ryota Murata at 160. But the deal didn't go through. It's looking ugly, bro. It's looking real ugly. And now that's what it is. It's just pure pride. Old media is mad because we've been right this whole time. And all this time, they've been arguing for 2+ years about these various issues. Like, is Cursor here? I could say, I'm going to use Icy or Jose de Jesus. Do you remember my old streams when Dazn was kind of new and coming out? Did these people not, the old media people, say that Showtime will be out of business in a year and it's the Dazn American Takeover? Is that a true statement? Did you hear a bunch of old media people saying is the American Takeover and they're putting PBC out of business and Showtime? Ricky Williams says he remembers. They sure did. Jose said facts. I told you everything we're saying is facts. And now when you can't hack it, we just supposed to forget what you said? It doesn't work like that. Words are everlasting, you know, depending on your choice of words. So now you got to, as a man or a woman or whatever you are, you got to stand up for what you said. Eddie Hearn had the biggest budget. That's what we holding you to. Biggest budget, but you can't get these fights done. That's what we holding you to. I didn't make Eddie Hearn say $1 billion budget. Our budget's way bigger than PBC. Bro, listen to how do you guys allow this? You just have to be tall, white, with a hairpiece or some shit and blue eyes, and you could just say whatever. Like, I don't understand how this is being allowed, where Eddie Hearn literally said these things, and because new media is questioning the progress of what he said and what his fan and what he rallied fans, idiots, to say, now we're just supposed to forget about it. It's insane to me. He said we had the biggest budget in boxing. That's a true statement. You can look it up. There's videos where he's saying it on camera, you know, and it was all fun and games. He said, oh, we slaughtered the competition. They're scared, and promoters in America will be shaking in their boots. This is what he said. How you mad at me? So I'm checking up on that. I'm wondering what's popping. Where's that American? How you got the biggest budget, but you ain't putting on no big fight? You're not promoting Mikey Garcia, Jesse Vargas. Where the big budget at? Okay, Wilder's on, and Tyson Fury is on The Masked Singer right now. That has nothing to do with boxing. They're getting all the publicity and exposure for their fight Saturday on a show that, you know, that's like putting on The Voice, American Idol, and American Titan Warrior. These have whole different audiences that are now privy to Wilder Fury happening this week because of that. Why am I not seeing this type? Wilder Fury promotion was on the Super Bowl and on the playoff games. Why do I not, biggest budget in boxing, why do I not see this from Eddie Hearn? Why do I not see this from Dazn? Why do I not see any promotion for Mikey Garcia versus Jesse Vargas? You tried for 2 years to get Mikey. He finally goes over there. You're paying him a buttload of money, $7 to $10 million, 12, whatever the hell, right? And you don't promote it. He's Mexican American. This is what you're trying to tap into. Jesse Vargas is Mexican American. There's a lot of Mexicans and Mexican Americans in Texas where you staged a fight, and I am not hearing any promotion. But the biggest budget in boxing. Block Michael Julian, he a rat. And Mikey's coming off a loss and a long layup. Bro, they just got people pulling the trigger, making decisions, and it's looking crazy. You know, it's like Dazn had the money and they entrusted people, and they just signing off on stuff, but they don't truly understand and grasp boxing. So they letting people run the decisions into the ground, and they not putting their foot down. They just signing off. Okay, we got Mikey. He should attract a lot of Mexican fans, even though he's coming off a loss and long layoff. Okay, and they signing off on stuff. You got to analyze this, though. Wait, we giving Mikey how much? For what fight? Nah, put Mikey in there with Regis program. You know, that's the type of shit. You know how much I would like to see Mikey's off a loss, Regis off a loss. That's good. I would rather see that in Texas. Mikey versus Regis Prograis. Not Prograis versus Hooker. Mikey versus Prograis. Especially, like, bro, what part of the game is it where the fighters get a wealthy purse that they won't get elsewhere, but they're not involved in the type of matchups and events that they would even get any of these purses? Bro, if Dazn is my baby, okay, Mikey, we'll give you $7-10 million, but you fighting Regis Prograis. That's the best fight we could work out. That's what it is. Bro, why would you, Dazn is operating like a charity. Like this is one big tax write-off or something. Why would you put Mikey in there with Jesse Vargas? He was headed in a different direction. He has one win against a 40-year-old Humberto Soto, who Lucas Matisse knocked out at 140, right, years ago. His hair is falling out, and he's fighting at 50 at age 40. He's fighting in the 150s divisions. And Jesse Vargas knocked him out, but he's coming off 2 draws. And really, he lost to Broner, in my opinion, and he lost to Thomas Delorme. Not saying he can't be tough for Mikey, but that's where he's at in his career. And this is your big fight. And then the undercard is horrible. And then Miragassia pulled out. Murat Gassiev pulled out of the undercard, so it made it even worse. I just don't understand it, man. It's like, who's signing off on this? Excuse me. Yeah, we got to get them likes up. We got to wait. I know that we can't this many haters. We got this many people watching. And we got not enough likes. They can't all be haters. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's just looking crazy. And then, like, people like the UK especially. I feel like the UK look crazy right now. I really feel that because they keep co-signing weird stuff. I don't care. Like, I don't care if someone's from America. I can't just co-sign anything. Jared from Subway from America. I ain't finna co-sign what he did because he's American. Oh, give him a chance. Man, fuck Jared from Subway. You know what I'm saying? UK just be riding with whatever. Bro, what has been delivered from Eddie Hearn? That's all I need to know. Where the big American Takeover, where is this at? Biggest budget in boxing. Somebody, please, could you please tell me where this is? When we gonna get to it? Like, how is it me? I'm a problem for talking about it, but Eddie Hearn said this stuff. I don't get it. He's the one that came in the game and said American Takeover. So how is it a problem for me to hold him to the standard that he set? You said that you was going to do this, America. I'm just waiting for it to kick off. Bro, all of his upcoming fights are some UK shit or reported. Joshua, bro, he came to one American bro, look at Eddie Hearn, bro. I'm not playing, bro. We got to get it. Eddie Hearn's American Takeover. If somebody stop me when I'm lying, say when. Bro, I'm about to catch a body again. I told y'all leave me alone. Y'all didn't want to leave me alone, so I guess I got to catch another body. Ah, man, you know, AB, another body. Watch this. Somebody say when. Watch me catch this body real quick. This is all under Eddie Hearn's promotion. Somebody say when. I'm ready to go. I'm from the Bay. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Dum. Somebody say when. All right, peep it. Murat Gassiev. You tried to bring him to an American card, Mikey Garcia, Jesse Vargas, 3 times, 3 American fights. He pulled out of all of them. That's one. Y'all better put my scores on the board. Once again, I'm going to say it again. Murat Gassiev, you had him fighting Joey DeVecco on the Maurice Hooker card, another card, and then now he was supposed to fight against Jerry Forrest on Mikey Garcia versus Jesse Vargas in Texas, and he's pulled out for a 3rd time. That's one body. So we're looking at what Eddie Hearn has done in America, especially to give people in America spotlight. That's one. Murat Gassiev, career, bro, you ain't fought since 2018. That's one. Okay, Joshua, he came to America one time and has never been back and doesn't want to come back. He got clobbered by Andy Ruiz. So on that card, he took a vicious L. You didn't win over American fans getting stopped and having quit. That's how that fight played out. That's 2. On that same card, Katie Taylor fought in America, and she had a good fight, but she really lost to Delphine Persoons in America. So her first, real, big card in America that people are getting familiar with her brand, Katie Taylor wins undisputed titles off a robbery. That's 3. Oh my gosh. So we're looking at building people's profile in America, whether they're American or not, making them hip here. That's 3 people. On that same card, because this one's easy. I'm 3-0. On that same card, Josh Kelly fought Ray Robinson. Probably should have lost that fight. He didn't look that good. That's 4. So I've named 4 people that under Eddie Hearn's brand, their American profiles did not positively gain traction. That's 4. I'm 4-0. Julio Cesar Chavez, easy one. That's 5. didn't take a drug test, created a riot because he quit. So working with Eddie Hearn, that was disastrous. It didn't really do anything to help, and give people confidence that Chavez is back. That's 5-0, right? We not done. You see, Gennady Golovkin, he fought in America like he's been fighting. His very first fight with Eddie Hearn, he fought Derevyanchenko a mandatory, or he was the mandatory for Derevyanchenko. He really lost that fight. That's 6. And then now he's trying to cherry pick his mandatory for a belt he shouldn't even have. And he has a calf injury. He's not rematching Derevyanchenko. That's 6. Billy Joe Saunders, you put him on the undercard, right? You put him on the undercard of a YouTube card. He looks horrible versus Marcelo Esteban Corcedes. He admits that he's not worthy of Canelo off of that performance or Jacobs. He might get the Canelo fight. Where we at? Is that 7? Bro, I'm catching fatal bodies, and this is all fact. What am I, 7-0? I'm about to have a Cassidy record after this. 5,002-0. Is that 7 bodies? How many bodies I catch already? All right, 7-0, ego to God. So that's 7 people whose careers with Matchroom, you haven't really done nothing to enhance it. Usyk, injured, fought, scheduled to fight Tyrone Spong a week before the fight. He's at least a buff martial artist with power. Fight gets canceled. He failed a drug test, whatever. So you put him in there with a 2-day replacement, Chaz Tablespoon. Usyk don't even look good. Usyk's supposed to fight in February. Then it was March. Then it was April. Now they saying it's May or June because he's injured again. That's another one. So Usyk, him fighting, he ain't fought in America since because he was supposed to fight in Maryland, and then it got canceled because he got injured. So he ain't fought since that top rank card years before he was even with Eddie Hearn. He was on the Lomachenko card. What was that, 8 bodies? So what have you done for anyone's profile in America? I got 8. I ain't even done, man. We ain't done enough. That's 8 people, and none of their profiles have been bolstered. None of them. We could say even Andrade. Now, Eddie Hearn can't control that, so this one, you can give me credit for this one. But you put him in with Lucas Keeler, that didn't do anything for his career. Because if anything, he looked kind of rushed and shit, and it took longer than people thought based on how he was fighting to get rid of him. So that's really like 9. Bro, that's like 9 people that have all fought. Gerald Miller, that's another one. He was with Eddie Hearn, failed a drug test, the biggest fight. Boom. Dillian White. He ain't even really fought in America, but he failed a drug test, so that wasn't good. He's not gaining fans with all the like UK, just dissing Wilder and stuff. Bro, come on, man. Like that's like 11 body. What have you done for anybody's profile? Now, look at, let's say, PBC. They've clearly helped Wilder, get over the hump and reach stardom. Charlo's. They're clearly, Charlo, one of them took a loss, got it right back. He right back on track. Other Charlo, I mean, he's undefeated. He's still doing good. Errol Spence, boom. You see that? Caleb Plant. They just said Caleb Plant numbers came out. He peaked at 1.8 million. Got like 1.5, 1.6 million to fight Fane Booty or Fane Butts or whatever dude name. Fane Bachenheimer or whatever. This is Caleb Plant. Shout out to my guy. Phenomenal Mexican. Ego has a better record than Lomachenko. Facts. I'm Lomachenko's amateur record. That's what I'm saying. What have you really done to, like, Tevin Farmer? Never got him the Tank fight. Could never lure Tank over. Never got him really of a big fight. You got him a guy that Gary Russell beat. Good fighter, solid fighter, Joseph Jojo Diaz. And then he lost. You see what I'm saying? So before Tevin Farmer got offered money to fight on Showtime, a couple million. I don't know exactly, I don't be in people's business. I don't know how much he making on the other situation with Dazn. But how come if people fight Canelo, old media and the racists, they say, just take whatever Canelo's offering you for the opportunity And then if you beat him, if you're good enough to beat him, then you can call the shots. So why didn't they tell Eddie Hearn's fighter Tevin Farmer to take the Showtime money, which would have been probably more than he made for Jono Carroll and stuff like that, and then take the opportunity, and then if you could beat Tank, then now you hold the cards and you got the title. See? They can't out debate me, bro. So I'm really wondering whose profile. Daniel Roman, he was with Matchroom too. He just lost again. Like whose profile has been enhanced in America because of Eddie Hearn? Who? Y'all got some tough questions y'all got to answer. Name a fighter who teamed up with Eddie Hearn and is now popping in America because of Eddie Hearn. That's all I need to know. Somebody that we didn't know about. Like, we already knew who Devin Haney was before Eddie Hearn. That's why so many promoters wanted to sign him. So name somebody that wasn't really big. Like, people didn't know who Caleb Plant was when I knew about him, when I was interviewing him. Because when I was interviewing him, I wasn't getting no crazy views off of his interviews. Because at that time, he was sparring George Groves and shit, and he hadn't been a champion. But you be dropping booger nut. Block them. Block them. When they hate, donate. Block the Rio de Janeiro, bro. We heard you say that. Block them. When they hate, donate. Smash the like button, too. Everything I'm saying is true. Joshua's profile hasn't been boosted in America. Dillian White's behavior and the way he's being moved ain't being boosted in America. None of these fighters have, Joseph Parker, they got him fighting Shondale Winters. That's not doing nothing to make him, versus Guillermo Rigondeaux and Luis Ortiz. PBC put them in certain fights in certain platforms, so you start checking for them. Like, okay, I'm going to see what Luis Ortiz is up to. But that can't be said for, I want to, are you more interested in Andy Ruiz and Luis Ortiz's next move or Joseph Parker? Honestly, I that's a true question. These are all guys who had titles and or title shots and lost. Are you more checking for Joseph Parker's next move or what Andy Ruiz is doing? Joseph Parker's next move or what Luis Ortiz is doing based on how they've been moved and who they are as a fighter? He said, I knew who Caleb Plant was after you interviewed him. Damn, that's dope. Exactly. People are checking for, when they hate, donate. Shout out to D. Munson. It's over for old media. I told y'all. That's what I'm saying. It's like, Dazn is actually making it harder to follow boxing. I really feel that way because you're not making the right fights and you're putting fights in Saudi Arabia. There's probably some talent in the UK, but you're putting them in Monte Carlo and stuff. That's not really helping Americans resonate. And then you want to turn around and sell this to Americans. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. But I really feel with stronger matchmaking, then people would be checking for it most. He said Joey Spencer got my attention because of ego. Yeah, bro, I've been messing with him. I've been messing with his family and stuff. He was like 15, 16. He's a grown man now. You see what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Wilder has come a long way. Name a person that was, they were saying Wilder should get 10% versus Joshua and crazy stuff like that. Look at where he's on the cusp of his biggest fight of his career. Probably going to be the best paycheck of his whole career too. This type of pay-per-view, and anticipated sequel that's been well promoted. Name somebody like Wilder that Eddie Hearn or Dazn have put on their platform and they've blown up in 2 years. like Wilder. Who? Even Canelo, bro. He's getting smaller than he's ever been. People are less checking and worried about what he's doing. Every single time I say these things, people got a problem. I give you guys the opportunity to say something. They don't have nothing to say though. So we must be winning. You don't hear a peep. Bro, that's what I'm saying. I know people that are really like, I'm off Canelo. It's too much drama and chisme and, you know, gossip and weird leverage and rehydrate. People ain't checking for that. But my dude Wilder, my dude Teofimo, like people are checking for them because we don't have to deal with all that extra stuff. That's what I'm saying. Boxing is only as simple as you make it. Make good, impactful fights that the fans are craving and asking for, then you win. It's that simple. People in suits keep messing it up and trying to do all this extra shit. Bro, who cares if these motherfuckers take a loss? Deal with it. And listen, I'm going to bring up, I don't know if I should say this for a later video. It's about Canelo. Bro, I'm giving, Dazn need to cash me out, bro. Because I'm giving them too much gems. Anybody that see these videos, there's too many gems in here. Should I drop another free gem for Dazn? So Dazn is known for putting YouTube stars on. Why not hire new media, baby? I'm just saying. Pride, pride, because, I'm going to give it to you real. Some people can't take that pride. Some people can't move over and say, oh, okay, man, what's this YouTuber know? But you'll see what this YouTuber know when we keep getting it right, keep bubbling. Listen, should I drop another gem? If I should, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Smash the like button. If y'all want me to drop another gem, I'll consider it if the fans want it. Yeah, I'm going to consider it. Drop another gem. I'll consider it. Let's get them likes up past 200. Let's get it. I like Nikita, but he's still young in his career. Keep knocking down doors. Listen, I don't overly judge. Virgil Ortiz is nice. Jaron Boots Ennis, Nikita, White Milk, whatever, White Chocolate, all these dudes, they nice, but just keep leveling up. I can't. I'm gonna reserve my true judgment for true tests. Like I gotta see your progression. Because Carlos Balderas, he just took a nasty spill. I was at that fight. You know what I'm saying? And I was high up on him. So you never know until they start fighting the different styles. So right now, I'm a fan of all these dudes. All right, look. I'm going to drop some gems. Dazn is doing like this. It's like no strategy in place when it comes to this boxing stuff. They're cannibalizing their own future. And I know some of you are like, what are you talking about? Get to the goddamn point, Ego. Let me tell you. Shout out to my man Gary. He said like and subscribe, people. Ego a real one. Dazn is cannibalizing their own roster. Let me explain. That Giron dude was rough though. I like him. He just got signed to a deal. Congrats to him. Here, let me explain. This is how they're cannibalizing. Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders. How many people pick Canelo to beat Billy Joe Saunders? This is the power of marketing. I'm gonna break this down. See, Dazn, they gotta start sending a check, bro. I'm giving too much free gems. How many people think Canelo beats, all things considered, Canelo beats Billy Joe Saunders? Okay, Icy feels it. Canelo beats Billy Joe Saunders. Okay, Jay. Somebody picking Billy Joe. Okay. Come on, keep voting. Everybody. All right, cool. More people that I seen pick Canelo. I would pick Canelo in that matchup based on the timing, all things considered. Canelo is hard to beat on the scorecards. Just that alone. Because Billy Joe Saunders, if he don't have Wilder type power. So if he's not putting on such a masterclass like he did with let's say David Lemieux, where there's absolutely no way you could take it from him, then I see him losing. So one way or another, I think Billy Joe Saunders would lose. Now, the bad thing with Dazn is this. Dazn has not marketed their fighters in the same way. So when fighters take a loss, the loss is more daunting and is more haunting and is worse because the fan hasn't built the connection around him. Now, the UK might like Billy Joe Saunders, but guess what? DAZN is not available in the UK. So that doesn't help Billy Joe Saunders. So yeah, even if he loses to Canelo, Eddie Hearn can start putting him on UK cards. How does that help DAZN? It becomes devastating because you have not, have you ever seen a movie and you don't have the character development is really weak? So people start dying in the movie or something. You're like, you don't even care who dies because you have no connection to any of these characters. But then if you're watching Keanu Reeves and Hardball and G-Baby die, you sad as a motherfucker because you kind of like that character. You see what I'm saying? DAZN's lack of promotion has created a lack of character development where people resonate, at least in America, with these fighters. So if Billy Joe Saunders loses to Canelo, he's no longer a champion and he has no fan base really and truly to bounce back to in America, where DAZN is trying to set up shop and be relevant. Phenomenal Mexican. Billy Joe gonna get robbed in my prediction. It's possible. Yeah, rest in peace to G Baby. You see what I'm saying? So I'll connect the dots for you. PBC has created more of a network with character development, in my opinion, where if guys take a loss, you can bounce back from the loss on PBC and it's going to be a lot easier. For example, watch how I prove this. Hey, bro, Andy Ruiz, will you watch his next fight? What if he fights Luis Ortiz? That's the rumor. They want to make that fight. Are you going to watch that? Those are two PBC fighters that have lost. Would you watch Andy Ruiz versus Luis Ortiz and be excited? Exactly. Look at where everyone's voting. Luis Ortiz just got knocked the fuck out. Andy Ruiz looked poor and ate himself out of his titles and looked bad. But we know as real boxing fans, we're going to watch that fight because PBC has developed and showed us that Luis Ortiz is still formidable, and we've watched his journey and we watched Andy Ruiz's journey. So even though they both had hiccups, we still would fuck with a fight like that, right? Shout out to my man Jermaine Hood. We in the hood. We in the hood like mechanics. Yeah, check the mechanics, bars. Let's get it. So Jermaine Hood says Showtime Sean Porter. Great example. He just lost to Errol Spence, but guess what? He's on Inside the PBC. Some people like his commentary. You still get to see him. He's still out there. He held his own versus Errol Spence, a guy who was supposed to knock him out and all this. So guess what? Sean Porter can bounce back, even if he's off of a loss. You see? So they've created an environment where they'll bounce back. Broner lost to Pacquiao. His other fights before that were like a loss to Mikey and a draw with Jesse Vargas. I think that's his last 3 fights. But Broner has been established. So Broner, if he bounces back, we still, as boxing fans, finna check to see what Broner does, especially the better the fight they make. Do I need to keep going? Like Carlos Balderas, I'm still going to check the young homie. He's still young. He can bounce back. I'm still going to watch what he does, bro. You know what I'm saying? Who else is it? Gary Russell lost to Lomachenko, but people didn't just give up on Gary. People still like, okay, I'm going to check it. And people have been watching Gary Russell ever since. DAZN has not built an environment, that if guys lose, it's going to be more detrimental to them. Like you see, like Joshua lost, people checked all the way the fuck out. They checked all the way out. They're like, who cares? What's he doing next? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same. Yeah, Jermaine said we could do this all night. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. How many times we seen Broner lose? He lost a couple times since the Maidana fight. But people kept, oh, he's fighting Mikey? Okay. And they checked it. The money keep coming in. Shout out to Hat Rack, Digital Mob. You get it. And give some claps. We got a new member. Members like Costco, I told y'all. Broner been lost. He lost to Porter, lost to Maidana. You know. Then when he fought Mikey Garcia, we still watched. It was still a big fight for that year. We still gave him a chance, you know, to watch the Pacquiao fight. Keith Thurman, he's another person. You think I'm not going to watch Keith Thurman no more because Pacquiao beat him? I'm still going to check it. That's not the marketing that we see with Dazn. Dazn ain't doing shit for Demetrius Andrade to build him. So if he were to lose, then that's going to hurt him more. That's going to hurt him more because if Andrade lose, now he ain't got no belt and he ain't been marketed right. You see what I'm saying? Tevin Farmer lost. He lost. Okay, he was in talks to fight Tank Davis. Y'all know what I'm saying is true. And Tevin's my man, but I'm saying, like, Tevin Farmer lost his belt. That was part of his bargaining chips. That was part of the package that kept him in a lot of conversations. Now that he's lost, it got a little bit quiet. You know what I'm saying? No one's like really talking about Tank or another big fight with him. You know what I'm saying? But Broner can lose to Pacquiao and then come back a year later, 2 years later, and still be in a big fight. It's a different setup. Al Heyman, with his fighters, what I've noticed is he's not giving up on guys. Like, we watch Broner lose. You can rebound. J-Rock. Charlo beat him bad. That was a knockout of the year type shit. He came back through the rankings. Nathaniel Gallimore, blah, 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 blah. Got all the way back and beat Hurd. He got another opportunity, worked his way up. Then he just lost. He came back through the ranking. You still will watch J-Rock. You know, I could say the same thing for Erickson Lubin. Yeah, Charlo knocked him out one round. It was ugly. They didn't just discard him. Erickson Lubin, he right back in the title shot. Bro, you don't think I would watch a Charlo versus Erickson Lubin rematch? You out your scout. Of course I would. Jamel has taken the loss since then. Got his belts back. Of course I would watch it. Tony Harrison lost. I would still watch Jamel Charlo Harrison 3. You see what I'm saying? So there's a better bounce back. Erickson Lubin got knocked the fuck out, but he right back in the picture. I would watch Erickson Lubin versus Rosario, Erickson Lubin Charlo 2, Erickson Lubin Tony Harrison, Erickson Lubin versus J-Rock, Erickson Lubin versus Edislandi Lara, Erickson Lubin versus Hurt. Those are all great fights. I wouldn't mind any of them fights. Erickson Lubin, Brian Castano. You know, I would enjoy it. Like, those are good fights to me. All of them. So even though he got knocked out in the first round, he bounced back. If Billy Joe Saunders get a beat to Canelo, who he gonna fight, bro? You think people care about the Andre fight anymore? Which should have been happened by now? It's not the same. So likely he'll go back the domestic route and start fighting a bunch of UK motherfuckers that nobody know. This is gonna be it's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle. And that's the power of branding. If we don't connect to the fighters, then it's harder to connect with them and then be with them. Like Ugas, he got a couple losses. He right there and he can bounce back. Bro, if Broner fight Omar Figueroa, they both lost their last fights. I'll still watch it. Broner versus Figueroa in Texas. I will watch that. They both in the same, both off for losses. So this American shit's different because there's been people that have been built up. Yeah, see, my man Icy, he liked the ego matchmaker. He said that's a good fight. Absolutely. Listen, we got a channel member. I didn't see that many claps. Y'all know y'all did wrong. Shout out to Devin Thompson. Listen, I know I'm talking, but we need more claps than that. That was weak. Hat Rack just became a member and y'all didn't throw them claps up. Man, stop. Broner lost. Keith Thurman lost. I would love to see that fight. That's what I'm saying. It's a different environment that has been created because these guys have all been branded. So it's like even if they lose, I'm still checking for them because I know who they are and stuff. But if Cash Ali lose, I don't even know who the fuck that is, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna be the same. And that's the difference. So making all these in-house fights, the zone is really like, that's cool, but they're not making the right in-house fights. So it's, you know, Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders. Then what you gonna do with Billy Joe Saunders after he loses, if he loses? You see what I'm saying? It's harder to build Billy Joe Saunders back because people don't resonate with them. It's not hard to build Broner back. We've seen him lose before, and he keep coming back. You see what I'm saying? People, oh, I'm not watching Broner again. And then when he fights Mike Garcia, they still watch him. He fighting Pacquiao, they still tune into the press conference and watch him. Different environment. That's what I'm saying. And the UFC's like this too. Conor lost a couple of times, and he still had good crowds and weigh-ins off of the losses. Y'all got to get off these losses and shit. But part of that's branding. Conor, people just care about seeing Conor's career still. Now, don't get it twisted. You can't just take nothing but L's and then, you know, expect to be good. But if you take some bumps and bruises along the way, that's why I said it don't matter. These promoters got to make these fights because these fighters only have a shelf life. You're going to mess around, get your fighter beat, and no one even cares about them anymore. He said Fury put them glasses on so he didn't have to look Wilder in the eyes. He said Erickson Lubin versus Tony Harrison would be a good look. They both have Charlo in common. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Ego matchmakers. Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz will be a great fight. Because, you know, realistically, everyone's not always going to be off a win. You know. But Dillian White off a bad performance and Povetkin coming off of Woods a draw that should have been a loss. You know, how many fights does DAZN have like that? Mikey off a bad loss and, you know, Jesse Vargas beat Humberto Soto and he's coming off 2 draws and one should have been a loss. Well, actually, both of them, Broner and Thomas Delorme, I thought Vargas lost those fights. Oh, Tyson Fury had a black eye? Oh, this really rap. Bro, I think Wilder's gonna knock out Tyson Fury, like I've been saying. Tyson Fury, I seen an article or some headline, it said Tyson Fury destroyed and knocked out all his sparring partners. Man, whatever. Honestly, the game is like so much clout chasing and stuff. When I start hearing that just a week before the fight, to me it's like the opposite. Remember, they did the same thing with Joshua. Joshua didn't look that great versus Ruiz in the second fight. There were rumors that he got beat up in sparring, and then all of a sudden, the week of the fight, they said, "Oh, Joshua's knocking everybody out." Bro, I don't believe that. So Fury, he's knocking everyone out. So you wait till fight week to tell us that? Okay. There ain't no like glimpses of the sparring where you knocking people out. Tell them icy. They trying to make excuses and shit. Bro, how can you be a man and you spent all this time saying Fury whooped Wilder's ass 10 rounds to 2, and the week of the fight, now you backing off the blocks and you're legit scared that your prediction's going to be wrong, so you're trying to escape. Who does this? Just ride it out. If Fury wins, he wins. If Wilder beheads him, then that's what it is too. But I just, man, y'all got to learn. That's not alpha. You made your bed, just lie in it. You said Fury whooped him and Wilder swings too wild and chicken leg Wilder. He has no ring IQ. That's cool. Just ride with that. Just chill out, Smokey. His Angel does. You know, it's like a month out. Oh, yeah, Fury will knock him out. Chicken bang, second round knockout. And then the week of the fight, oh, no, Tyson Fury, he broke a butt cheek and can't. No, we're not doing that. Bro, Fury's like an overgrown, like, Paulie Malignaggi. And that's not an insult. Paulie can box. He has a really good jab. But that's what he's kind of like. He's kind of like Paulie Malignaggi. If he was a 6'6" welterweight, he would give everyone problems just on sheer size, because he boxes well, and he's not the most powerful guy, but he boxes well, and he would have this signature height advantage over everybody. No, honestly, Tyson Fury is kind of like a big Paulie Malignaggi type. You know, guy who could box. You know, he does some things different than Paulie. Like, I like Fury's upper body movement and feints. You know, Paulie had a really good jab. You know, just guys that can box. But Fury's X factor is the fact that he's so big. If Tyson Fury, obviously I'm not saying that he was born how he was born. But if he was 6'3", he would be getting knocked out with his style. Same style and everything. He'd be much easier to hit. In my opinion, if Fury was like, if Wilder was 6'4", bro, he would still be a problem, because even at 6'4", he possesses that much power. So it don't matter how tall he was, you know, that power, you got to just watch out for that. But I don't think the same applies for Fury. I feel like if Fury was like shorter and didn't have this massive, you know, reach and height advantage, plus what he does well, then he wouldn't be that, you know what I'm saying? He just wouldn't be, you know, he'd be a lot easier to deal with. But that's boxing. If Amir Khan had a better chin, then he would be almost unstoppable. If Canelo had better, faster feet, then he would be almost unstoppable. But, you know, fighters are gifted with what they got. If Ruslan had different, like, boxing IQ, he'd be putting people in the hospital even more. So, you know, you got to take them as they may. You know, you just get what you get. So Fury can box, but, you know, I'm not really sold on this whole knock him out, especially early, bro. You talking about an early knockout? All right, I got to see that. Because that, to me, like, okay, put it this way. This is my theory. Who's a better boxer, offense and defense? Floyd Mayweather or Tyson Fury? Who has better ring IQ and boxing intangibles on both sides, offense and defense? Tyson Fury or Floyd Mayweather? Who is a better boxer? Okay, Floyd. One person voted for Floyd. Floyd. Mayweather. Okay, I agree. Everybody's saying Floyd. I definitely agree with you. I don't even think it's debatable, especially since Floyd has never been knocked unconscious like Tyson Fury has, and he's fought major punchers. So listen to what I'm saying. Tyson Fury doesn't have the prowess and the ring IQ and the mental dexterity of a Floyd, and Floyd don't even be coming out goofy trying to knock you out in 2 rounds. And we know Floyd is processing is lightning quick, you know, in a New York minute. Floyd is his ability to adjust and adapt and see what's happening, what you're trying to do. He could do that quick. And Floyd don't even come out that fast. Floyd, if you watch his fights, he give you maybe give up the first 3 rounds or win 1 or 2 or 3 of them. Then that's your ass, because he's just trying to get a feel for your speed, see what you're doing. Okay, that's what you got. Okay, that your jab is better than I thought. You know, he breaking you down. He's trying to analyze what you're doing. And once he gets a read on it, then he just take off on your ass. So you mean to tell me Tyson Fury, I know it's a heavyweight division, so things technically work different. Tyson Fury, who's never been an early Mike Tyson, Wilder knockout artist, he going to bring it to Wilder from the onset? I don't see that being good, bro. You just going to rush Wilder, and what you going to do, bro? Wilder's at his maximum strength because he ain't take no punishment. You haven't worked yourself into a game plan. You're just going to run out and there's only swinging wide, bro. Good luck with that. Wilder need to stick to the body, jab, shoot the uppercut occasionally, and you know, not overly show the right hand, bro. I don't see what he gonna be doing, bro. I don't see what Tyson Fury gonna do with that, bro. You gotta stay. You have to either knock Wilder out or be cautious for 36 minutes. he's just messing with Wilder's head, but it's stupid that you messing with your own head because no one believes it. So how is that like? I come from the Mike Tyson era. That's my favorite fighter, Mike and Roy, and Prince Nassim and Ali. But I get that. Muhammad Ali used to get in people's heads, show up at the gym. Oh, this man is ugly. Mike Tyson. I come from the art of skullduggery. I understand skullduggery, but how is that an effective psychological advantage when nobody believes you? The point of skullduggery is to get under someone's skin. Wilder looked like he got more under Fury's skin than the other way around. Wilder's just laughing. He's like, oh, okay, you gonna knock me out. You got pillows as fists. My daughter she hit harder than you. Like, so to me, it's a weak game plan when you keep saying you're gonna get an early knockout, but people are looking at it like that don't sound right. Shout out to Be More where they see more. Even Javon Sugar Hill, he didn't even sound that confident to me. He's like, yeah, these guys, they got a lot of emotion. He didn't sound all, bro. He didn't sound as hyped. He didn't sound as hype as Fury wants you to believe. Bro, what? They already trying to build. Oh, I should have never left Ben Davison. They already lining up excuses, bro. Oh, he should have stayed with Ben Davison. This is what they do for white fighters. If he loses, you won't hear the end of it. It was a premature stoppage. Wilder, they're going to try to rewrite history and say Wilder ran from the rematch, even though we know it was Fury that ran to ESPN, ran from the immediate fight. They're going to say, oh, the drugs finally caught up with him. That's because he was out of shape. He shouldn't have switched to the Kronk gym. He should have went. Bro, y'all better hope Fury win. That's it. Going toe-to-toe, bro, I ain't heard one person that said this sound great. This sound like a great idea, going toe-to-toe with Wilder. Tank said don't do it. Ego saying don't do it. I've seen several people like online, like boxing trainers and commenters and stuff, and they like, what? So Fury ain't better than Andre Ward. And Andre Ward knew that Kovalev, you got to work yourself into a game plan. He could just disrespect Kovalev. You're going to get sat down and or slept. And Ward's a dog. But why put yourself through there? So I don't believe nothing Fury be saying. You going to just bring it to Wilder, and like Tyson Fury was, he definitely lost the press conference. He definitely lost it. Because what he was saying was Wilder would insult him with X, Y, and Z, and he would just reverse it. Wilder said, oh, you a crackhead. When I resurrect you from the grave, nobody was even talking about you. I put millions in your pocket for your family. I brought you from nothingness, brought you back to life. And then Fury didn't say nothing for a minute. And then he said, oh, I beat Klitschko, so I resurrected your career. I mean, it just sounded stupid what Fury was saying. He talking about he resurrected Wilder's career, but Wilder the champion. And Wilder didn't go on a binge coke and obesity run. Come on. So I don't believe none of that stuff he's saying, bro. Bro, I don't believe none of that stuff he's saying. Listen, I don't care. Wilder's a grown man. He's going to have to defend himself. If Fury wants to go toe-to-toe, we'll see what happens. Wilder was actually punking Fury at spots of it, which was surprising because, like I said, Fury's a good MC. He can hold his own on the mic. But Wilder's like, say something. You can't. He said, oh, you can't speak? Cat got your tongue? And I'm like, damn, Fury just letting him get off like that. It's not looking good to me. Not looking good, bro. That man said, cat got your tongue? Fury was literally just, bro, he was looking kind of Conor McGregor-ish. Like, you just saying shit just to try to have some quotes. You know what I'm saying? You don't believe, oh, I'm going to dribble Mayweather's head. You do fucking nothing. Like, you just saying stuff. Floyd been a pro for 22 and Conor talking about, who the fuck is that? I'm going to dribble his head off the canvas. Like, all right, bro. My thing is you got to make it sound halfway believable. Make it sound halfway believable. And the game is weird because like this is what the game has come to in terms of you look at like just the people like just like say internet. People be living like fantasy worlds that they've created on the internet, and you might got people fooled. You know, you might have some people who really start believe. Like I see people I went to school with, and they was getting like there was like dweebs and shit, and then now they like drug lords or people I know is broke with eviction notices, and they flashing money pictures. Like it's like what part of the game is this? Like, you know, people I see people with they got fake watches, AP watches, but it's a knockoff. Just weird shit. And people be buying, oh, you got an AP? Bro, this person don't even have a job and don't move packs. And you think they got a real AP watch? Like, the person don't even have no car. Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you got an AP watch but you ain't got no whip? You see what I'm saying? And you really have some people that actually believe that. You really believe he has an authentic AP watch, but he don't have a fucking car or a job. And he ain't known in the streets for nothing. And you really believe that's real. Like, it's just weird what people believe. Like, yeah, fake ass Gucci bags and shit, bro. That's an Oscar the Grouch bag. That shit trash. Flea market. And people, like, you just be anybody. Like, King of Captain on it. King Cap 97 and shit on Instagram. The King of Captain. King of Capping. And people be, oh, yeah, man. They really believe in this shit, these lies and shit. And, man, I hate people, bro. I be at these fights. These motherfuckers be begging ring card girls, Yanira and shit, to take pictures. They just doing it to be nice. They acting like they fucking with the ring card girls and shit. And then when the camera cut off, thanks for the picture. Thanks, you're a total bag. Man, you ain't got no fucking game. You act like you know, like the ring card girls ask you for the picture. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all fucking dweebs. Like majority of the people, bro. This boxing shit be weird sometimes. Trying to act like you humping the ring card girl. Nobody know who the fuck you is. Motherfucking ring card girl. And they be with the Corona girls. Man, cause you bought a 12-pack of Corona, that doesn't mean you fucking with them Corona girls. They do not like you. Motherfucker with the Tecate girls and shit. Bro, why are they always next to the girls promoting the alcohol, the cool shit and shit? Corona girls, Tecate and shit. Be with your girls should be like the type of alcohol, like your level of girls should be more in line with the alcohols that suck, because that's the type of female you pulling. Like you next to Corona girls and Tecate girls and shit. You need to be next to them Four Loco bitches. Yeah. Be next to the Four Loco bitches. Go Loco, Four Loco. You know, stay in your class of alcohol. Coat 40. You need that coat. You be with the coat bitches. That Mad Dog 2020. That's your type of female. The bitches they drink Mad Dog 2020. Get away from these Corona girls acting like you got something. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Yeah. Where the 211 girls? Yeah, that Steel Reserve. Where them bitches at? Where them 211 Steel Reserve bitches, bro? Them Mickeys. That's your drink. That's the girls you get, bro. That Cisco. Where the Cisco girls? Y'all ever drink that Cisco? The Everclear bitches and the Cisco. Y'all ever drink that Cisco? Bro, they put crack in that. That's that Tyson Fury shit. Man, I ain't fucking with no Cisco, bro. Yeah, where the moonshine? Where the moonshine mommies? That's up your alley. Man, that Cisco is fucking PCP or something. That shit, I ain't fucking with that. That Cisco, man. You with the Cisco chicas and Mad Dog Mommies, man. You with the buzzball babes. You sitting up here with the Corona girls and Tecate. They don't fucking like you, dog. We're the 211 honeys. That's your alcohol. Them 211, yeah, them malt liquors, them tall cans, and they built like a tall can. Bars. Motherfucking bitch built like the Four Loko can herself. She's like, man, take the fucking camo off. You looking like a Four Loko can. Yeah, I can't fuck with that Four Loko. They don't even, I don't know if they in a gang, but they don't even spell it with a C. They put that K. Man, that shit be weird. That Four Loko. Man, we tried to, when they first came out or something, we was doing music in the studio. Bro, I was rapping other people's lyrics and shit. I ain't like that shit. That Four Loko had me rapping some Busta Rhymes. Like, I wrote my whole verse. It got me rapping somebody else's shit. Ooh, I got you all in check. My knuckles all swollen shit, bro. You got me on some different shit off that Four Loko. That messed up my whole studio session. Hit you with on the land, so what you saying, y'all? Silly with my 9 milli, what the milli, y'all? When I be on the, bro, you had me on some, ooh, I got you all in, ha ha ha. Bro, they had me on some weird shit with that Four Loko. Real talk, word of mother, I got a brother. Back with another banger that's out of the summer. Better get up and come around, cause the way I should be clogging up the trolley, you probably should go, blah, blah. Bro, that shit had me tripped out. I ain't like that Four Loko shit. Yeah, had me rapping raw, bro. Had me rapping like Busta Rhymes, and it's a slow song for the ladies. Real talk, word of mother, I got a brother. Back with a banger, another banger that's out of the summer. Better get up and come around, cause the way I should be clogging up the police. Bro, you had me on some Nicki Minaj. When I hit that deer, then I push a little bit on the zip chair. Bro, you had me on some Nicki shit, bro. What the fuck? I ain't like that Four Loko shit. When I switch that gear, then I push a little bit on the zip chair. Fuck. Who the fuck lyrics is these? You got me singing Nicki. Man, that shit, I ain't like that Four Loko. Motherfuckers start hearing voices and shit. Say this for your ad-libs. Like, who the fuck said that? How you gonna give me some ad-libs? It's like, kill, kill, kill. Murder, murder, murder. Like, who said that? I'm on a song with Trey Songz talking about kill, 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 murder, 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 chew, 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 Chasin, Chasin, Chasin. Like, bro, this is a Trey song for the ladies and shit. This motherfucker talking about kill, 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 murder, murder, murder. Hell nah. Chew, 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 murder, murder, murder. That, I don't know. That Four Loko. But anyway, these bum ass dudes be lying on the internet. That's what this boils down to. They be lying and shit. Yeah, I fuck with Hennessy. We used to make the Incredible Hulk with a Hennessy with the hypnotic. That shit turned green. Till motherfuckers was doing real crimes thinking they was the Hulk and shit. Like, you was not an Avenger. Them cops is finna shoot you. You robbing liquor stores and shit trying to get more. Oh! Like, you are not the real Hulk, though. Bro, you finna get shot. 12 finna shoot your stupid ass. Like, you are not you are not an Avenger. No, we used to be off that Incredible Hulk, you know, that Henny and hypnotic and shit, bro. That shit turned green. Motherfuckers thought they was Bill Bixby out this bitch. They thought they was Eric Bana. You know? They thought they was Bruce Banner. Hell no. That's one thing I can't hate. Motherfucker that can't control their alcohol. Motherfucker do get all close, you know. What's up, ego? Man, get the fuck off me. I want to be a dude, too. It never be a female. It always be a dude. A dude at a house party or something. Like, hey, boxing ego. You look at him like Dragonfly Jones. Excuse me? Get off me, punk. Like, stop touching me. I don't like touchy. I don't like that touchy shit. Don't fucking touch me if you see me. I don't like that. You know, motherfuckers get drunk and want to lean on you. Lean with it, rock with it, bro. You gonna get leaned. Don't touch me, bro. I don't like that touch shit, bro. I got a bubble for everybody. Men, women, dog, man. Get the fuck back. Bro, I'm about to just carry some pepper spray. So I'm gonna pepper spray one of you motherfuckers. Cause you know if I throw fists, then I'll get in trouble. Pepper spray the one. Zap one of y'all motherfuckers. I'm finna carry some Raid. I'm gonna carry some bug spray. Get you fucking insects up out of here, bro. Motherfucking roaches start breakdancing and shit when that Raid touch them. I'm gonna carry a can of Raid and spray your ass, you fucking roaches. I'm sick of these roaches, man. Yeah, you gonna get that. You gonna get that Raid, bro. I'm gonna have hella traps like Macaulay Culkin, motherfucking mouse trap. You touch me, that mouse trap finna clamp on your shit. You ever smash your hand in a mouse trap? Bro, that shit is serious, bro. We was playing with them. That shit really will snap your shit, bro. We was dumb kids and shit. Bro, that shit was holding my nails down. And I'm like, bro, that shit really clamped your shit. You know, just being stupid, playing with shit. And then it really snapped that shit like a bear trap. Don't do it. That mouse trap, that's how we gonna catch you rats for my next stream. I'm gonna have Icy, real brother, Jose, we gonna just lay the mouse trap. Put some cheese in it. You rat bastard. Man, I'm sick of these rats, sick of these roaches. We coming. 2020, we coming. Bro, I really clamped my shit with the mouse trap fucking around as a kid. That shit hurt it, bro. That is some real pain. Like, I don't give a fuck if you a Crip. I don't care if you blood or cuz. I don't care how tough you think you are. That mousetrap gonna bring out the bitch in you. You hear me? I don't care if you like, yeah, cuz, ain't nobody come around here, cuz. You know, I'm with the 60. I don't care if you with the 60, rolling whatever. You a bounty hunter. Bro, that mousetrap gonna show you what it really is. I clamp my shit. Bro, that's gonna bring the hoe out in you. No matter who you are. You could be a blood. You could be the game. Yeah, nigga, on Bloods. I put that on Pyro. Cedar Block blood. Fuck blood. Bro, you finna be, I don't care if you the game, bro. That mousetrap gonna show you what it is. Goddamn blood. Man, what the fuck? Meek Mill, nigga. Like, bro, I don't care who you are. That mousetrap is so sincere. Oh my God, shout out to Hat Rack. And we ain't talking about no cap. Hat Rack, cap. Okay. Starbucks on me this weekend. Appreciate you. The stream can continue. Bro, we been getting super chat out. Y'all must have got them tax money. Or your bitch must have got that tax money. Bro, these dudes be doing women crazy. They be claiming kids. You don't even take care of the chick, let alone her kid. You see what I'm saying? Dudes be grimy. Women are dumb. Some women are dumb, bro. The dude don't even treat you right, and he claiming your kids. How you let that happen? The motherfucker, yeah, these are my dependents. How you let him claim your kids, and you broke as fuck, and he cheating on you? Cole, you stupid. Motherfuckers be claiming all the kids and shit. They be, bro, I knew a dude, he was broke as fuck. He pulled up in a new whip. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, what the fuck? How you get that? Because we were younger, too. You know, we were like 19, 21 or something. I'm like, damn, he had a whip on rims, and I've always known him as a broke-ass dude. So I'm like, how you get these rims and whips? Like, bro, you want the lottery? How you get this? And he was like, man, don't say nothing. But, bro, he's like, I claimed this girl kids. I was like, what the fuck? Because I didn't know, you know, people had it like that, you know, just really gamed a girl to claim her kids, bro. I don't know who he was with, Kim Wayans, the Wayans family. I don't know how many kids it was, but that motherfucker's tax return must have been chunky. That motherfucker, he claimed the Wayans family. That motherfucker got the whole cast In Living Color or some shit. How you living? What? How you living? What? How you in living color? What? He came back on rims. Look at the motherfucking wheels. I was like, how you get that? Man, I claimed this bitch kids, you feel me, bro? Bro, it go down in the Bay. This shit we live wild in the Bay, bro. Oh my gosh, I feel like rats are here, bro. I feel like the rats are here. Let's get it. Yeah. Homie don't play that. Yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, man, the internet, you be whoever you want. You can be Clark Kent or you can be Superman. Motherfucker. Especially these bitches. Like, you ever see a chick on Instagram, she look good, bro. She look good. That's them filters. The gefilte fish. That's why, bro, that should be illegal. Instagram should outlaw and ban. You should not be able to use multiple filters and all that shit. No. Why? How's that fair? Okay, so if I was with Universal Pictures and we're doing a casting call, and right, the picture she sends, the headshot of the actress is Jennifer Aniston, and I'm like, cool, we cast her for Friends. Who's this? Okay, Jennifer Aniston. Bring her in. And then when the door opens, and you're expecting Jennifer Aniston, and then it's Anderson Silva, you're gonna be like, nah. Where the Jennifer Aniston? We called up Jennifer Aniston. Oh, this is me, Anderson Silva, bro. Get the fuck. I said it should say Jennifer Aniston. You look like Anderson Silva, man. Come on, bro. You gonna break your leg, bro. We gonna break your shin, Anderson Silva, man. Man, who is this, bro? That you would not get the part. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna cast Anderson Silva in Friends when he came with a Jennifer Aniston picture. You don't look like no fuck. You look like Marilyn Manson, bro. Get the fuck out. The beautiful people, the beautiful people. Ah, you do not look like Jennifer Aniston. You don't even look like a Jennifer. You look like Jim. What the fuck? You need to hit the gym. Bars. I say you look like Jim. You need to hit the gym. Yeah, I don't like that filter shit. Y'all be wildin'. Bro, what if, okay, so if a bitch see me and she's like, oh yeah, ego, he got a beard, that look good. And it was some 2K shit. This was like not a real beard. I just had a creative player beard. Females wouldn't be mad at me if I had a 2K beard and I'm just like, you know, won't be needing this anymore. And then I had no facial hair with whiskers like a rat compared to beans you whack. Females, you don't think they'd be mad? Because females love the beard. They fear the beard. They love the beard. I had a fucking Lego beard and I just took this shit off. And it was a 2K beard. You know what I'm saying? A creative player beard. Bro, that wouldn't be right. I can't do no female like that with a motherfucking lace front beard. You know. She thought I was looking like Zangief. Nah, that don't work right. She was expecting Zangief. People, man, this internet shit weird. You don't know who you dealing with now. Be on Tinder, motherfuckers be in like wheelchairs and shit, but they won't show you that in the picture. Like, that's cool. If you're in a wheelchair, like, let it be known then, like Snoop said. How am I just gonna get to the date? Like, I gotta get ready, you know. I gotta get a van with a ramp or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shouldn't I know? How am I gonna swipe thinking like, you know, and you don't express that in your pictures? And then you up here rolled up like Professor X and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't that something you should declare? Like, oh shit, you know, I should have told you I was in a chair. You know, I feel like I wouldn't do that. If I was on my Professor X, I'm not finna just be on Tinder and look like I'm like standing up next to a building and I'm really like on some. I don't know. I guess I'm too honest. Like, I wouldn't do that to somebody. You know, motherfucker pull up like you think it's Meg Thee Stallion. She pull up like Lieutenant Dan and shit. Like, that's cool. Like, you should at least let me know so I could have took you to a restaurant that's wheelchair accessible and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit crazy. People just live their own life. Motherfucker be bald headed underneath. You look like a bald eagle. And you got a lace front glued down. Like, man, snatch that fucking wig off. Like that French on Cruz fight. He said, man, get that fucking wig off. Remember when she was fighting that Jimenez or whoever that was? Yeah. This should be crazy. You gonna come? How you gonna come to this date bald headed like Grace Jones or shit? Do you find me sexy, bro? Like, just let it be known that you bald with it. It should be crazy on this internet. I don't fuck with it. You gotta declare that shit. They should have like a Carfax for everybody, like a Hofax. What's your Hofax? Let me see the report. Let me see what you been up to before you met me. He did not say you want the wig or that belt. Please tell me. He said she thought she was Amber Rose. Bitch looked more like a thorn. You ain't no fucking Amber Rose. You rose from the phoenix like Tyson Fury. Get the fuck up out of here. Yeah, man, I don't fuck with them filters. Like the females, like they just be overdoing it. Like you ever see the females do their own airbrushing and their whole face look like brushed off? I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking. I don't know what it's even called, but it's just like, I don't know if it's a Gaussian blur, and then their whole face look like power sanded, like power blasted off. Man, it don't even look like. Yeah, she look like Nicolas Cage in Face Off. I'm ready for the big ride, baby. You look like Castor Troy. Stop playing with me. I'm not a fan of Amber Rose's head tattoo. Why? Why did she do that? Man, I hate that look that... I don't know what it is called, bro. Look, this shit. Girls on Instagram. Look. You look. Alright, that's you, bitch. You look like Robert England. And then this how your picture look? Nah, son. I ain't fucking with that. That's the face of... Nah. Bro, if you look like Robert England, let it be known then. Hell nah. Look. This is what you really truly look like. Lasagna. Real G's move in silence like lasagna. If that's your real shit, then don't be on no Instagram with this shit. Exhibit A, bro. Who the fuck is that supposed to be? I can't. Nah, that's too dramatic, bro. Like, come on, man. What is that? like, come on, bro. There has to be a limit to this shit. There has to be a limit. There's no way. Bro, you on the Robert England. You can't come out like that. Bro, if you get in my whip, I come to pick you up, and you looking like this Nightmare on Elm Street shit, nah. Bro, how's your face sandblasted like that? What you went? You walked through a tsunami? What happened, mommy? Mira, mommy, tell me. Tell Papi Ego. What happened? You walked through a tsunami? You, bro, you was in Desert Storm? Tim Bradley? Like, come on. Nah, you gotta talk to me. I can't even like begin to deal. Like, your skin is not smooth like that. That's like some, like that's the Gerber filter, the Gerber baby filter. What is this? What gives you these results? Bro, that's false advertising. That's too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been using Proactive, bro. You got retroactive. You need to give me my money back for this date. I need that. This is not no Proactive. Your skin is looking like, no. I can't look. No. You gotta pay. That's too much, man. But why? But how you think people don't know that's not a real photo like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not been doctored up. You can't go to court, be accused of murder, and have some photo that look doctored up like that, and think the court is gonna have that admissible. Hey, y'all going in. Y'all going in. Yeah, I can't even deal like that. Or you ever see on like Instagram or social media where a female will like claim people say she look like somebody, and then you're like, either she has some fucked up people in her life, or you're lying or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, everybody say I look like Nia Long. Bitch, you look like Nia Short. You do not look like Nia Long, bro. You look like one of the boys in the hood. You don't look like Nia Long, bro. You look like Doughboy or some shit. Mama, damn mama. Shut up, bitch. You look more like Cube than anything. You do not look like no fucking Nia. You look like Ricky Exit Wounds, bro. No. I hate that. He said you look like Nia Wrong. Facts. People say I look like Janet Jackson. Janet Reno? Yeah, you look like her. Janet Reno. That's what you look like, bro. Reno 911. That's what you look like, bro. I hate that shit. They say I look like Hillary from Fresh Prince. You look like Hillary from Clinton. How about that? Hillary Rodham Clinton. You don't look like no motherfucking Hillary from Fresh Prince. You look like Hillary from Clinton. Bill Cosby and them. Listen, goddammit, I just want the people to know I did not have sexual relations with that woman. You look like Hillary Clinton. Stop playing. I hate it, man. I hate this whole world. Y'all be lying on the internet. Liars. I like Hillary better, bro. That's just me. I like Hillary. But shit, Tatiana, she can get it too. He said look like an anthill. Oh, wow. She look like an anthill mixed with Grant Hill. Like, get her out of here. Hell no. Oh, he picked Ashley? Man, I always like Hillary. I like Hillary from Class Act too, though. You know, Hillary, Ashley, she was cool. Hey, but I heard Ashley was hanging around Death Row and like messing with people from Death Row. That's crazy. Death Row was popping. I needed to be at Death Row. Any of your artists don't want to remain artists? All in the video. I should have, man, that would have been fun, them Death Row days. Unless motherfuckers was getting beat up. Shout out to Jamal. What's up with Fury with the shades on? That's some people say he had a black eye. I don't know, bro. I'm just ready for Saturday. Let's get it. Hillary in major pain. Oh yeah, she was bad. Oh, listen. Oh, I was just about to show y'all. Where we at? Icy, where we at the likes? Refresh your screen. Where we at? The females with the profile pictures super close up are built like E Honda. Hey, bro, you out of pocket. E Honda though, with that E Honda had that 100 hand slap. Yeah. I hate them lying ass pictures, bro. She got more headshots than Call of Duty. No body pics. It's just all headshots. Like Call of Duty campers. Like Lone Survivor. All headshots. Like you ain't got one body pic in 1,000 pictures. You ain't got no body. Yeah, they just like Blanca. Electrocute your ass. Yeah, that top rank, that black girl with top rank, she fine. I seen her looking at me one time, but it's hard because the ring girls just be looking. They be in space. You know what I'm saying? So I can't tell. Like I'm pretty sure she was looking at me, but I can't tell because they be in like model mode. Motherfuckers be fighting at the weigh-in and shit, and they still be smiling. Bro, one time I seen they was talking about somebody that died and they was smiling. I'm like, what they smiling for? Like, y'all gotta learn when to turn the model shit off. You see what I'm saying? They're like, we're gonna do a 10 count. You know, this motherfucker died. He died. I forgot who it was. It was like a celebrity died and the ring girls was smiling. I'm like, hey, they doing a 10 count. Stop with the smiling shit. You gotta like listen to what they saying and shit. They were like, yeah, this motherfucker died, got shot 12 times in the chest, and the ring girls is like, turn that smile shit off. That motherfucker died and shit. Yeah, they doing it in memorandum. You smiling and shit. You know, like there's a mass bombing, killed everybody in the motherfucker building. They in ring girl mode though, so they not doing it to be offensive. They just not listening. Put the motherfucking smile away sometimes. I seen one where the ring girl was like smiling and Wilder was like, Bob squat, and she got shook. That shit was funny. Icy, where we at? I'm about to show you, Icy, where we at in the super chat. I mean, not super chat, the likes. Icy, where we at with the super chat likes? I keep saying super chat. Where we at with the likes? Can we please get over 300? Like, we should have been over there. Should I show y'all? Woo, woo. Should I show y'all? Do. Business Insider. One of boxing's most powerful executives says he is open to selling Top Rank, and 3 heavyweight companies have talked to him about buying. Damn. Bob Arum says he is open to selling Top Rank. Damn, Al Heyman a beast, bro. I ain't never heard Arum say that. Bro, he just said he's open to selling Top Rank. They've been around since the 60s. I mean, it's not like it's a done deal or nothing. Bro, he trying to do like Tom from MySpace. Shout out to D Bevel, the champ. He said he's ready for this Saturday. My guy. Salute Ego and salute to the Green Gang, aka the channel members, Bomb Squad. Bro, that's unique. I never heard Arum say nothing about selling Top Rank. So we'll see what because of that. But I thought that was interesting. You know, Arum recently said like it's harder to make money in America. Now he's saying he's open to selling it. He said, bro, if Al Heyman buys Top Rank, Dazn is done. I mean, that would be too ridiculous. That would be the worst thing. Yeah. Bro, we would really have a monopoly in boxing, bro. That shit would be like, there's no way. Fucking Murat Gassiev canceled in 3 fights. No, there's no way you could compete with that. Because Top Rank got a lot of good fighters. Old media better hope that don't happen. Shit, even if even if Top Rank works with PBC on some big fights, that's still, how can Dazn keep up with that? Wilder Fury's won. If they made Spence versus anybody on like Crawford or Crawford versus anybody, Danny Garcia, bro, how are you gonna compete with those fights and that type of promotion? Tyson Fury is on coke again. Damn, y'all going in. My thing is this: Tyson Fury, what he's saying don't sound believable. It's that simple. He's saying all this stuff. We need to be over 300 likes, people. The money keeps coming in. That's great, but we need to be over 300. New Meaning 30, $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Just watched the conference. Fury is on coke again. Damn, everybody's saying that. That's crazy. Tyson Fury, he's just too erratic for me. He's too erratic. I can't trust what he's saying. I can't trust what he's saying, man. I would be going against my own convictions. If he could do what he's saying, he could show me that on Saturday. But I can't side with what he's saying. It's too all over the place. Listen, I feel like this. Confidence is something you can't hide. Confidence is something that you can't. It's hard to be denied, and it's you don't really have to work for confidence. Like it's like a naturally pretty woman. If a woman is naturally pretty, she don't really have to do nothing. She got a nice body. Her genetics are great. She just looks good with or without makeup. She don't really have to do nothing. She got a nice voice. Like, you're just pretty. You ever just met a bitch that was just pretty for no reason? You met a chick that's so pretty make you feel ugly. You can get a fresh haircut. You're like, damn, I look pretty. I look pretty bad. Like, you just met a girl that just, you just pretty for no reason. Like, they make people like you. You pretty. Like, you just seen someone that's just so beautiful. You ain't really got to do nothing. Tyson Fury is like, you know what Tyson Fury is? It sounds like he's trying to hype himself up. That's it. That's the best way to put it. He seems like he's trying to hype himself up and convince. Like, I feel like, who are you convincing? If you know what you got, then you know what you got, you know? I feel like he's trying to convince himself of something. You know? And that's why I feel like he's losing the press conference battle and stuff like that, because I just don't agree with what he's saying. Like, he ain't budging from this second round knockout. Like, that don't sound like, so you've had days and weeks since you've initially said this. People have criticized, well, not criticized, but questioned, like, oh, you really going to try to knock him out? And he won't budge on that. That's not believable to me. So it's not like you just said something, you just wrote it out. You've had days, months, weeks to correct it, to say, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But he's staying true to this. No, I can't believe it. So basically, confidence is tricky. The more you try to convince people that you have confidence, the more you'll probably do the opposite. You see what I'm saying? It's fine to say something, but if you have to belabor the point and like beat a dead horse, so to speak, the more you're gonna, like, okay, if somebody on Instagram was like, man, I'm rich, I got more money than Floyd Mayweather, I got more money, and all they did was talk about how they got more money than Floyd Mayweather, they'll probably convince you of the other, because if you had this, why is it so imperative that you prove to me, ego, that you had this much money? You see what I'm saying? If you got it like that, you got it like that. You don't have to prove it to me, you know? So if you go knock someone out in the second round, you said what you said, so be it, you know? But he just keeps saying that. That's not how the law of attraction works. You just keep saying it, and then it's supposed to, especially when you haven't showed that. Now, Floyd Mayweather, he's braggadocious, but he's braggadocious. He can't fuck with me. Even at my worst, he can't beat me. Like, even if he says something like that, I can tend to believe Floyd because he keeps proving that guys aren't on his level. Tyson Fury's saying some shit out the woodwork that we don't know him for. You know? So it's one thing if we know you for whatever you're bragging about. But we don't know we know Tyson Fury. Bro, it just sounds like a poor man's psychological warfare. Because listen, everybody in the first fight is saying Fury outboxed Wilder. The people who thought Fury won, if they even thought he won, said it was because he outboxed him. So you're telling me you're going to now switch that whole game plan and say, fuck it, I'm not going to outbox him. I'm going to fight the warrior way. I'm John McClane. It sounds like a weak ass, like, skullduggery. You know what I mean? It just sound just bland. So everything, Ego did the same thing in Chicago in 77. Oh, wow. Yeah, that mousetraps is real. The more Tyson Fury sticks to his guns, the more I don't believe him. Because, again, you haven't showed this through your career of knocking anyone out. in the second round, and you've had days and weeks to think about this and to change it. Okay, put it this way. There's a reason people keep asking Tyson Fury to just to elaborate on the second round knockout, because nobody believes it. If he said it, like, okay, for example, here's a great example. Wilder has the power to knock someone's lights out. Wilder is not even giving a round prediction. He's just saying, don't blink, get your popcorn. I'm going to end this man. I'm going to nail you to the cross. Right? All believable stuff that he's capable of doing if he connects. Still didn't give you a round. But even if Wilder said, I'm going to knock him out in the first 5 rounds, nobody would really question that's what he feels he can do. There's a reason people keep asking Tyson Fury, so why are you doing this risky game plan? Hey, you're going to try to knock him out in the second round. If people like, okay, if Bruce Lee says, I'm going to hit you with this 1-inch punch and knock you down, then I wouldn't doubt it, because that's fucking Bruce Lee. You see, you be like water. You see, if you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. Whoa! You see, water can crash. And water can burst. Be water, my friend. You see, you put water into a teapot, it becomes the pot. Bro, I would believe it, because that's fucking Bruce Lee. So if he say he gonna punch me with 2 1-inch punch and shit, I believe it. But if motherfucking Screech said he gonna punch me with 1 finger, I'm gonna knock him the fuck out. You see what I'm saying? So it just don't sound believable. Shout out to Alton. Wilder's last KO is in Fury's head. He knows it's coming. That's what it seems like, bro. It seems like Fury just said, like Conor McGregor, just saying whatever, building the fight. I don't think he believes what he's saying. Bro, like, just listen to Fury's, bro, the banter is ran its course from Fury. To me, that's how I feel. It is ran its course. He's saying stuff to the effect of, you can't hit what you can't see, I'm the Gypsy King. You can't hit what you can't see, but he hit you, and he knocked you unconscious. Doesn't sound believe. How can you, in your real sane mind, believe what you are saying? You can't hit what you can't see, I'm the Gypsy King, when he dropped you, and then a couple rounds later, he dropped you again. It doesn't sound realistic. It doesn't sound like you would really truly believe it. You can't hit what you can't see, but he hit you. So he did see you, and he slept you. So, like Wilder, I don't believe that. He's like, oh yeah, I'm the Gypsy King, and all. It just sounds like gimmick talk shit. Just like Conor McGregor, I'm gonna bounce Mayweather's head on the canvas. Imagine if Willie Monroe said he was gonna knock out Golovkin in 2. I wouldn't believe that either. You know, no disrespect to him, but that's not really his game to sleep Canelo in 2 or knock out Golovkin in 2. It's boxing, so technically anything could happen. You know, Mikey Garcia, if he said he was going to sleep Errol in 2, I would be like, no, I don't see that happen. It's the same thing. And it's not that Mikey has no power. He got some pop, but I don't see. Okay, so Errol Spence fought Kell Brook. He didn't knock him out in 2. So you think Mikey, shorter and smaller, is going to knock him out in 2? You know what I'm saying? These things, you got to look in boxing, what's kept my prediction streak pretty good, you know, on average, and more hits than misses, is just being realistic to the sport and respectful of the sport. I told you, the recent prediction that I got wrong was Ruiz versus Joshua, but I don't feel the type of way about that, because I still think Ruiz at his best would have duplicated what he did. He just didn't come in shape. Fair play to Joshua, but you know, I'm not mad at my prediction. I can't control if a motherfucker overeating and all this shit. So, what odds do you get? I ain't no odds maker, bro. Wilder, I have him winning. You know, that's the end of story. Nothing, no more, nothing less. I see Wilder winning. I don't really see him losing this fight. That's it. I don't do a bunch of odds and 100 to 1. I don't care about none of that. I see Wilder winning. In fact, I was more worried for the Luis Ortiz 2 fight. All right, tell him to send me a message on Twitter or BoxingEgo1 Instagram. Gabriel, that's for you. Tell him to reach out. We can reverse it. Oh shit, the bots are back. So, whatever. We gonna find out Saturday. It's not that much time, so I'm gonna save my breath. I said what I said. That's what I think. That's what I feel. Whatever happens, happens. So, anyway, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. A lot of new content this week. I'm going to be working overtime, getting that out to y'all. Appreciate y'all, channel members. Another good back-to-back stream. Holla at the kid. We working.